What is up, guys? Killempire here. Baal has just released in GENSHIN IMPACT on the 2.1 update, so I want to make this video real quick to let you guys know all the essential materials you're going to be needing so that you can max out your Baal as fast as possible, as well as the best locations to be able to get all these materials quickly. Yeah! Alright, to start off for our Electro Polearm waifu, you're going to need to collect some amethyst chunks. These have existed in the start of the game, so if you are a veteran player, you should have a good supply of these. If you do not have any of these, you can farm any Electro world bosses to collect them. However, also bear in mind, you can use Dust of Azoth at a crafting alchemy bench to convert any other chunks you have into amethyst chunks as well. But also, maybe you want to hold off because you're going to have to kill the Thunder Manifestation, which is the new world boss on one of the islands in Inazuma 2.1. to collect the storm beads. If you want to get to level 80 out of 80, you're going to need to collect 26 storm beads. If you want to go past 80 out of 80, you need to collect 20 more storm beads. I don't necessarily recommend that you ascend past 80 out of 80 immediately until you have a decent artifact set, but you guys can do whatever you'd like. And for the world material that you need to collect, it's going to be the Amakumo fruit. If you want to get to level 80 out of 80, you're going to have to collect 180 of these. These will be available on the new Inazuma Islands. And if you want to go past 80 out of 80, you need to collect 60 more of those. For the other monster drop material, you're going to need to collect handguards from the Nobushi and the Kageuchi. You need to collect 18 handguards just for the Ascension and 30 Kageuchi handguards. These are the old handguards and these are the Kageuchi handguards. And then you need to collect 12 famed handguards if you want to get 80 out of 80. If you want to go past that, you need 24 more. For the Mora cost, you're going to need 300,000 more to get to level 80 out of 80 and 120,000 more if you want to go past 80 out of 80. Bear in mind, this is only for the Ascension cost and this does not cover the cost of Mora required so that you can level your character with wits. To ascend Baal's talents, you'll be using the Talent Scrolls of Light. These are only available on Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday, so unfortunately they will not be available to farm immediately on Baal's release. So hopefully you guys had some of these saved up. If you guys want to get all 3 of her talents, her Auto Attack, Element Skill, and Burst Skill up to level 6, you'll need 9 of the green light books, you'll need 63 of the blue light books, you'll need 18 old handguards, as well as 66 Kageuchi handguards, and 367,500 Mora. Now, you don't really need to upgrade her auto attack for most people unless you're going hardcore main DPS Baal, but bear in mind that she does only have a 7-second uptime in her Electro stance and has an 18-second cooldown, meaning that she has 11-second downtime where she's going to be doing physical damage. If you see here on the ultimate does have multipliers for her Electro hits in itself, something similar to Tartaglia's elemental skill, so it won't take into consideration of what her auto attacks are. So do not upgrade her auto attacks if you do not plan to do physical damage with her. It will not boost the amount of damage that her auto attacks do inside of her burst mode. So if you do only want to build up the elemental skill and the burst skill, it's going to take 12 old handguards and 44 Kageuchi handguards, and 6 green light scrolls and 42 blue light scrolls and 245,000 Mora. And if you do want to level talents past 6, if you guys are curious about what this item is, this is a weekly boss item you'll be getting from the new weekly boss of La Señora. If you progress enough in Inazuma, you guys can just unlock the new islands by walking over. I would recommend that you take the Wave Rider over at this teleport waypoint and take the boat. I took it all the way up to the edge of the island over here, and you can walk up and grab the extra shrine to unlock the rest of the map. As you guys will see here, the map will open up and we'll have the ability to go and find some of the bosses as well as some of the materials in this world. In case you haven't unlocked the Thunder Manifestation world boss, you are going to have to come to this waypoint over here by the side to the left side of Fort Hiraomi, and then there's going to be this quest from Eiko so that you can unlock the Thunder Manifestation. To complete this area Storm Chase quest, you're just going to continue following down the path of the quest until they have you end up working on these warding stones. There's going to be these 3 sticks that you're going to have to put paper seals on, and after you put on the paper seals, you're going to want to take note of each of these paper seals of how many like squiggles each of them has, and you're going to spin this warding stone on the top and bottom until the squiggles match how many squiggles are available on these sticks. You'll see here on the top here, there's 1 squiggle and then 3 squiggles to match up in line for 4 squiggles here. And right here, there's 2 squiggles and 2 squiggles here to match up in line for 4 squiggles here. And then right over here, you'll see 3 on top and 1 down here. This is the 4th warding stone, I believe. And after you finish this warding stone, you'll have access to fight the Thunder Manifestation down there. And really quick tip, if you guys do want to save some wits or some EXP, you guys can kill the Thunder Manifestation with your regular team, and then you can switch your party into a party that needs EXP levels, because you actually don't gain the EXP from world bosses or weekly bosses and such until you open up the Blossom, as you'll see here that I'm going to gain the EXP. for each character. Character XP of 200 each. To collect the Amakumo fruit that you're going to need for Baal's Ascension, you're going to have to come to the new islands of Inazuma all the way down here on the south side at Seirei Island, and you'll find them in the overworld as these little tiny plants which have 2 fruit apiece. Instead of wildly looking around for the fruit, you guys should go onto the MiHoYo official interactive Teyvat map, which I will link in the description below. This has a map with all the fruit locations inside Seirei Island, and the best place would be over here, in my opinion, over on the bottom right of this area. You can teleport over here on this map. You can see right here, teleport over here and glide down to this spot right here, where there's going to be a streak of 18 fruit over here. The next area is going to be over in this domain area where you fight the Thunder Manifestation, but you can see they're a little bit more spread out. You guys could choose to farm up all the fruit in your own world, but if you also want to make it a faster route, I would just go to probably these 2 locations, or at least the large cluster locations, and then go into other players' worlds and ask if you could have their fruit, or you could try to steal them. But it's much better, in my opinion, to ask, because a lot of the times you will probably get kicked if you just start wildly running into their world without saying anything. From my experience, teleporting to Amakumo Peak and dropping down to the ground floor over to this area down here will end up getting you the fastest amount of fruit as quick as possible. You can see here that despite there being only about 17 nodes listed here, this seemed to be the quickest way for me to find it, because they actually were pretty close to each other. This one is actually kind of a little bit more spread out, but it's still a great place to go to if you're just trying to do world hopping and grab the fruits as fast as possible. So when it comes to the handguards, I think the best places that you can get the handguards are going to be in these 2 locations here. Over in the north side at Jinren Island, you can use this TP and come down over here, especially because there's a little kind of unlisted island right over here with a bunch of Nobushi and Kairagi that you can farm handguards from, as well as in this new area next to Fort Hiraumi in Seirei Island. There's also a location down here with a bunch of hidden Nobushi and Kairagi. If you look at the interactive map here and toggle on Nobushi, you can see a bunch of people on this island here, and if you scroll down over towards this island down here, you'll see this cluster down over here too. Just bear in mind, there are some locations, particularly down over in this area, where the Nobushi and the Kairagi won't drop the handguards due to them being near a quest item or associated with the quest as well too. So whether you guys want to beat up the Nobushi and Kairagi in your own world or world hop, it's going to be your choice, but I definitely recommend world hopping, as a lot of people don't need their Nobushi, and as well as a lot of people might want to help you kill them just because they're bored inside the game as well too. Alright, that's going to be all for this video. Hopefully this video helped you find out where to get all the materials as fast as possible, especially with a bunch of these handguards, because handguards can be a big pain in the butt to go and farm. Make sure you guys leave a like, comment down below what you guys think about Baal if you guys do own her. Make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube for more guides as well as Genshin related content. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitch to go and get some of this information live, as well as make sure you guys join the Discord so you guys can be part of a Genshin Impact community to take part in some giveaways, as well as there's a lot of helpful people in there if you guys have Genshin Impact questions. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitter if you guys want to take part in some Primo Gem codes or some giveaways or Genshin updates and guides and everything you want to know about Genshin as well too. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace!